Okay, so we've all heard it a million times. Exercise is good for your body, right? Good for your muscles. But what if I told you it's also like a secret superpower for your brain and your mood? That's what we're going to dive into today, exactly how moving your body helps your mind. All right, so first up, let's bust a huge myth. When you think of exercise, what comes to mind? Probably getting stronger, building muscle, stuff like that. And yeah, that's true. But it is such a small piece of the puzzle. There's so much more to it. And, let's be real for a second. Sometimes exercise just feels like a total chore, doesn't it? It's that thing on your list that you know you should do, but you don't really want to. If that sounds familiar, trust me, you are definitely not alone. So just imagine you had to fill out these two columns. The reasons not to list, that's kind of easy, right? I'm tired, I have too much homework, it's boring. We've all been there. But that reasons to column, oh, that's where the magic happens. Those reasons are absolute game changers. I mean, look at this list. We're not just talking about being fit. We're talking about getting better grades, handling stress way better, actually sleeping through the nights you're not a zombie in first period, and just feeling, happier. So, how does moving your body actually do all that? Let's break it down. Okay, so let's talk about your brain's happy button. How does moving actually boost your mood? It might feel like magic, but it's actually some pretty cool science. I mean, think about this for a second. Have you ever been in a really crummy mood, and then you just go outside and kick a ball around, or even just dance in your room to a song you love, and suddenly you feel better? Yeah, there's a real reason for that. That awesome feeling comes from something called endorphins. They're basically these natural chemicals that your brain shoots out when you start moving, and their one and only job is to make you feel happy. Pretty cool, right? It's kind of like your brain is giving you a high five. It's literally saying, hey, thanks for moving. Here's a little hit of happiness for you. It's your body's built-in reward system. All right, so feeling good is awesome. But what if I told you that being active is also like the ultimate school hack? No, seriously, it can actually help you do better in your classes. You know that feeling, you're staring at your homework, the words are starting to blur, you're trying to study for a test, and absolutely nothing is sticking in your brain? Ugh, it's the worst. Well, getting up and moving can actually help fix that. So here's what's going on inside your head. When you move, your heart starts pumping more blood, which sends more oxygen up to your brain. And that extra oxygen, it's like super fuel. It helps you focus better, it helps you lock in memories for that history test, and it can even help you figure out those really tough math problems. Okay, so here's something you can literally try tonight. When you're studying and you hit that wall where you just can't focus anymore, don't just try to power through it. Get up, seriously, for just 2 minutes. Do some jumping jacks, stretch out, whatever. When you sit back down, your brain will be totally refreshed and ready to go. All right, let's talk about a big one, stress. I mean, between school, homework, friends, life can get pretty overwhelming sometimes. Well, moving your body is one of the best secret weapons you have to fight back. You know that feeling when the pressure is building up before a big exam or you're just trying to juggle everything at once? It's a lot. And moving around is an amazing way to let all of that pressure out. So here's how it works. Getting active actually helps lower the stress chemicals in your body. It helps you sleep better, which is, so important. It gives your brain a break from all the worrying. And plus, when you finish a walk or a game, you get this little sense of accomplishment. It's like a small win that really boosts your confidence. And listen, you don't have to go run a marathon to get these benefits. I'm serious. A simple 10-minute walk outside can completely change your mood and calm you down. It is that powerful. Okay, so all of this sounds great, right? But how do you actually do it without it feeling like just another thing you have to do? Well, this next part is maybe the most important part of this whole thing. Here it is, the number one most important rule. It has to be fun. I'm not kidding. If you hate running, then for goodness sake, don't run. The absolute best kind of activity is the one you actually enjoy and look forward to. So, let's make a quick plan. Step 1, find what you actually like to do. Is it a sport, dancing, just walking your dog, hiking? Step 2, figure out where you can fit it into your day. Could you walk to school, play outside for a bit after dinner? And step 3, and this is a big one, pay attention to how you feel afterwards. Notice your mood, notice your focus. That's your motivation right there. And just remember, this is not about being the best athlete or the fastest runner in your class. Not at all. The only thing that matters, the only goal, is feeling good in your body and in your mind. So that brings us to the final question. What will you try today? After hearing all this, what's one small thing you can do right now, today, to get moving? It doesn't have to be a huge deal. Just pick one thing. Give it a shot and just see how you feel.